is now time to explain to people just what's wrong with me. Yay! If you can only know one thing, what would that one thing be?
I don't know. Normal, I guess.
Slowly molested you.
The alphabet disease written and created by Jimmy James. Where should we begin? Number 1, you feel really dumb. Number 2, you feel like the world's against you. Number 3, you feel like all eyes on me. Like some sort of dream. I just can't seem to see what other people see in me. Like a meme. Not even being able to even talk to me. Number 4, you feel like any minute your heart can hit the floor. Panic attack for sure. Number 5, you feel like something's growing inside, in size, to thrive, to gain something over your body like your brain mentally committing social suicide. Number 6, anxiety, sickness, weakness. You ask yourself, will I ever beat this? Number 7, your mind wanders, as your body stumbles. No part of this feels like you're getting any more humbled. Make no mistake, you feel like at some part your life was a waste. Number 8, will I ever be great? Can I ever see straight? Do I always have to hesitate? Trust, I must, go on, but for what? Why must I feel like some sort of pawn? Number 9, why does life feel like a grind? Why doesn't it seem like anyone else minds? I feel this all the time. Number 10, if I had to do this again, I would say fuck no, living life without knowing. When you feel like you're never growing, almost dead inside, always showing, and at any minute your life can end. This is not pretend, so let's not be quick to judge, that we're the only ones that feel like this. I'm sure there's some sort of percentage of the population that feels the same inside, just a completely different situation. So that's the end of this for now. I'll be back to tell you the rest of this menacing, tenacious, molestation of your life, all in your head. So for now, that's enough said. The end. Sincerely yours, Jimmy James. Until the end. P.S. This will be the first of many more 1 to 10s that I'll be mentioning. Just hold on, I'll try to get more out, but for now as usual just scream and shout, and like always take care of yourselves and one another.
So this is the question. If you can only know one thing, what would it be? That's it. That's the game, folks. It's a preview, teaser, what's coming out. Sorry I didn't get this out a little sooner, but been busy, life type of shit. Life always in the way. Time. Okay, so when I put this trailer out, teaser, whatever, there's going to be a question along the side of it, which you can go to Spotify, tap read more. Then on the side of that, there'll be a question. The question is going to be something like, if there's one thing you want to know, what would it be? It could be the same if somebody types in, I want to know if God's real. Some shit, okay? You could type in the same question. Then I'm going to see top 10. And if I don't get enough in time before I do my episode, I'll just go and look up the top 10 most wanted to know things. Do it like that. We'll see how it goes. Alright, this is Jimmy James, and like always, take care of yourselves and enjoy. Sorry about all that background noise. I am not in my normal setting. I added the Jimmy James alphabet disease. This is the second one coming up. The first one I was working on, I was like, I just want to saw off the script. Like I said, I'm kind of busy walking right now. I had to run to the store. So, sorry, but like I said, sorry for the interference, but here's the rest of whatever this trailer is. Figure it out. Don't forget to fill out the question. One thing, what would it be?
911, what is your emergency?
Well, 3 guys just came into my doorway. They're all naked. They're doing jumping jacks. Full-blown naked doing jumping jacks. What do I do?
Well, I'd say first off, you should ask who these people are and why they're here, and stay calm.
I don't think I can stay calm. There's balls, literally. I'm duct taped to a chair. They let me use the phone. They said call whoever. You were my first choice.
Written and created by Jimmy James, the man whose face is next to the word ADHD. Disorder in the dictionary. So before I go out of order and chop this up like a body of water, let me put this in some sort of texts or format that you'll need to keep up with this unfortunate mindfuck of torment. So here we go, the official flow. Let's start in order as we go. When I was young, too young to understand what was happening to me, I say by the age of 6 to 8, I felt like there was something growing inside of me, something I could not escape. I'm not trying to rhyme all this shit out, so just try to keep up with me. This is how I go about my daily routine of life. It's what I would call now. So let's get back to the root of things. I would think I was going crazy. I was only 6 or 8 years old, as I already told. I felt like all eyes were on me with this anxiety thing. People would stare as I would panic and wonder why I was feeling like I was out of place. Like the sun in the night sky. Like tacos on a Friday. Like, hell, you get it all right. Number 1. How do you explain something to somebody when you don't know how to explain it to yourself? If you are the unfortunate soul that has this unfortunate gift, then you'll understand what I'm trying to say. As I grew up and older, I've had bursts of energy that I cannot explain, things that I was into, like the universe and beyond. What comes next? I felt things differently than normal people would feel. I can't explain it, but I'm trying to put the words in this text-speech thing so I can listen back to figure how much is correct. I always like to write poems in mind, things together that would make things easier. I've been on this earth for 39 years. Coming up October 15th would make 39 years. I honestly didn't think I would want to talk about the alphabet disorder. That's what I call it, ADHD, Attention Deficit Hyperactive Disorder. I want to talk about the hyperactive part in this disorder, disease, or whatever you want to call it. This shit could really screw up your life. You can hyper-focus on things that are good or bad. Fortunately for me, I focused on video games. In school when I was there, I'd like science and astronomy, things that had no answers. For instance, what's outside the observable universe? The list goes on, but the attention deficit disorder part of it really screwed me up when I was not into something like schoolwork or homework, something I really didn't care much about. It's not because I didn't want to do it or I was lazy. It was more or less I was focused on something else and that took up most of my attention. This is why I called a disease or disorder. It will screw your life up. I'm speaking from experience here. Just now writing this down, understanding the depths of life and what I didn't realize when I was younger. Would that make a difference? I honestly don't know. I would probably absolutely say no. I'm not going to write this all in one shot, but before I go on and really give this my all, I just want to tell you how hard it is for me to concentrate on just this one part. I'm talking about writing this down and talking about it, letting it out. I talked about it on my podcast, but I figured if I do it this way, maybe somebody who has it or doesn't have it, they might understand a little better. Like a loved one going through it with their husband, wife, etc. So don't be scared, you're not the only one out there. So for this first part on this, I'll never know what I'm going to write. But just know that, like usual, you're not alone, and that's all that can be said, I guess, at the moment. So let me copy and paste, then turn this around to some sort of text-to-speech thing that goes on my podcast that only maybe 10% of you will truly understand. But if you are one of those people out there who are listening, you're truly not alone. So for now, take care of yourself and each other. I'll be back with this alphabet disorder.
Well, I was sitting there chewing bubblegum like. Is there an echo in here? Hello? Hello? Well, how are you? Are you mimicking me? Oh, you are. Oh, you're pretty good. Well, can you do this? Oh, everything. You're getting me kind of hot. Oh, man, you really got me going there, buddy. So what do you think we should do? Skits? I guess that's what we're doing. All right, let's get on with this shit. You sexy, you son of a mother. Oh, yeah. You talking to me like that, buddy? Yeah. Start it.